Name something a woman does for her baby that she... Yes.
Changes his diaper.
Name something a woman does for her baby that she also does for her hubby.
And this is Dear Abby is a columnist. Oh, okay, Ruski, another name for Ruski.
Sport husbands and wives can play together, you said? Kickball! You know, you're not usually married in 3rd grade.
Sandra Hallisey. Come on down. You're the next contestant on the Bragging Rights. I beg your pardon? I think I heard what you said. Yes. And the way you are clutching yourself, I think I know I heard what you said. Did you arrive in contestants' row and say, I broke my bra? Is that what you did? James, will you help her with the bra? Do you think, are we able to proceed?
Yes,
Yes.
certainly.
Yes. Are you going to have to stand like that from now on?
Till commercial.
Until a commercial. Okay. Did something else slip then? I turned my back for an instant and you squealed.
What P is a 2-piece sleeping suit?
P is a 2-piece. Pass.
Pajamas?
How long will your husband say his inseam is? Nina?
7 inches.
7 inches.
Occasion for which you stayed up all night.
God,
3 seconds.
lost my virginity.
Look at the steel.
It took all night.
Might have been there to take it all week.
In what year did Christopher Columbus discover America?
0? I don't know.
Now think about this.
1,000. I don't know.
Ladies, how did your husband complete this sentence? This is him talking. He said, my wife sure wouldn't take first place in a blank contest, but she'd definitely grab last place in a what contest? He said you would not take first place in a...
Beauty contest.
But you're going to get last place in a... What?
I'm gonna get last place?
He said you wouldn't get first place in a beauty contest. That's your answer. But you're going to grab last place in a what contest?
Eating.
Eating, all right.
I don't know.
Charlie said you wouldn't get first place in a driving test, but you'd get last place in a beauty contest.
You gotta drive.
What's the beauty? What's this beauty? Last
Well, you
place?
need to redo it a little bit.
Do you have a mirror? Do you have a mirror, Bob?
Pardon me?
Look at him. He's just tall.
He looks like Sylvester Stallone.
Does Sylvester Stallone have a dog? You're dead.
I think she's a very beautiful woman.
You want her?
He's probably a lot better than you anyway.
He said you would. You want her?
What was the most infantile suggestion you made to your wife on your first date, Joe?
Why don't you eat something?
All right. Patty says the most infantile suggestion was that she shouldn't be so closed-minded.
I should be looser, you know.
You were loose enough that night.
Arthur blank. You got Arthur Miller, Arthur Murray, and Arthur Godfrey. Do you want one of those, or you want to choose one of your own? What came to your mind?
I don't have any.
You don't have any?
No.
I wouldn't say that.
In what way is your husband romantic? Assuming that he is.
Oh, man, have you ever been made love to by a Frenchman?
Not that I can recall.
If you spent a summer in Europe, name a country you definitely want to visit.
Paris. In human development, what B is the usual 4-letter word for a newborn infant? Sorry, could you repeat the question? In human development, what B is the usual four-letter word for a newborn infant? Wasp? Baby. Oh. Well, she's posh, isn't she?
Why are you looking so solemn?
I was trying to think of an answer.
I've forgotten the question.
The challenge is called the Santana Fountain. Hello, darling. Thank you. Thank you. Come here. So rude. Is that? Thank you, doctor. Oh, I tell you honestly, we've been on the air, I think, a year and a half. That's the first time on those introductions I've ever gotten aroused.
Welcome to Bullseye. It's a very interesting description Charlie just made there. I play a little golf myself. How's the game these days?
Well, I'm real straight, but not real long.
Well, we all have our problems. I'm real long, but I'm not very straight. How about,
removable door racks and a total energy-saving system. A portable dishwasher with 3 levels of washing action. And energy saver switch. A microwave oven with digital timer and temp sensor cooking pro. And a Module Master electric range with self-cleaning oven. All from Gibson, one of the White Consolidated Industries. And you'll also receive a supply of Electrosol. It removes stuff, food soils, your dishwasher is likely to encounter. Everything comes out shining clean and sparkling with Electrosol. It's a prize package with $2,445. I tell you, the things that happened to that Holly, unbelievable. You know, you couldn't write that kind of stuff, could you? But with Holly, it just happens naturally.
How long has it been since your boss made whoopee with a woman other than his wife?
I think I'll say 2 months.
2 months.
2 months?
Okay. Paul told us it was 13 years.
Every time he goes to San Francisco, I get a report on the hookers.
Name something men do at a bachelor party that women might also do at a bridal shower.
See naked women.
At the bridal shower, my daughter's having one Saturday. It's gonna be naked women at the bridal.
To be or not to be is from what play?
Lion King.
My husband is the first man I ever heard about who, what?
He lasts so long when he's being, romantic. He just keeps, he doesn't quit. He just keeps going. I really can turn him on. But he doesn't turn off. He lasts. He's got, he's thin, but he's strong.
Will your husband say he is basically more urban or rural, Kathy?
I don't know what they mean.
You know it. You married him. What do you think?
Heck, he's urban.
He's urban.
Yeah.
How long has he been that way?
About 2 months.
2 months he's been. Do you think there's anything he can do about it?
He went to a doctor.
Oh, he did? Did the doctor give him anything for his urban?
He gave me something.
Catherine, how many corners does a cube have? 4? 8?
We ask 100 men, name something that gets you more excited than being with a woman.
Sex.
Name a number that most men exaggerate.
100.
69?
I think something people close.
Legs.
More rubicund. Daria?
What is rotunda word?
No. Hurry up, Paul, hurry up. We're running out of time, choppers. The countdown's underway. Here comes Michelle. Well, watch out. Whoa! What a landing.
Name something you use to cover a crack.
A banana.
A banana?
Yeah, you smash it up. You just stick it right in there.
Mama, thanks. Hello.
A banana!
Come on.
People, something you've caught your spouse doing in the middle of sex.
Well, maybe somebody else's. No, I didn't. My husband's a minister.
What specific warning would you most like to give to another couple just before they made whoopee in your first romance spot? Sandra?
Look out for the stick shift.
Look out for the stick shift.
On a conventional clock, which hand is shorter in length? The minute hand or the hour hand?
Minute?
No, hour. And
Name a part of your husband that you wish wasn't so darn hairy.
His balls.
Name a part of the body everybody has only one of. Sarah.
Big toe.
Norman said to Fred, that girl at the party must have been a train conductor. All night she kept saying,
All aboard.
good luck to you for $2,500. Cuckoo blank. Now, if you give us the answer that he's got on the card, we'll give you $2,500. What do you say to that?
Cuckoo, friend, and Ollie.
Now, wait a minute. In the first place, it's not Cuckoo, Fran, and Ollie. No. Now, listen, I know you weren't around when that was a big popular show on television. We had Kukla and Ollie on this show recently. It's Kukla, Fran, and Ollie.
maybe she misunderstood. Maybe she misheard it.
No, I let her read the word. So, now, if Robert Walden, by any chance, says... Now, wait a minute. Now, wait, he could say it. It's possible he's got that on that card.
I said
That's why it didn't work.
Cuckoo clock. Okay. Well, listen, you were a little nervous, so you says Cuckoo, Fran, and Ollie. And I'll never forget it as long as I live. Holy mackerel.
Bachelor number 3. How do you stop a girl from snoring?
Punch her in the mouth. Usually. What do you do?
I also work for Home Depot. I'm married, and recently my son asked me if you were his daddy.
A yellow fruit.
Orange.
Veronica, I understand that at one time you wanted to become a mortician?
He made me quit. My husband.
Why?
Well, he didn't appreciate my sense of humor. I put an ear in his lunch one time because we got in an argument.
You're a lot of fun.
What about yourself?
Well, I love to dance, and probably the most interesting thing about me is that I've never had a cup of coffee.
Well, perhaps you find that more interesting than I do. Nevertheless.
In the animal kingdom, are crocodiles warm-blooded or cold-blooded animals? Warm, cold-blooded.
And I give good.
What does it mean if you're monogamous?
You like Monopoly a lot?
Monopoly is your game.
At the wedge, and boy, she's on it.
T.
Is there a T in that puzzle?
There he is. That 25,000 is added to your total. $27,900. Look at that. What letter would you like, Becky?
L.
There's an L.
800.
G.
I'm glad you said that.
$33,450.
Like the song.
All right, go ahead.
Gleaming white sand beaches.
I'm sorry, that's not it. Stephen, it's your turn. 700.
M?
Yeah, there's an M. I know you almost feel badly about solving it, but go ahead.
Gleaming white sand beach.
Yeah, that's it. Because with all the excitement, I forgot it's a prize puzzle, and you got a trip to the Caribbean. Listen to this.
Yeah, why did the two of you make whoopee when you did for the very first time? I need a reason.
I was.
You still are. Gentlemen, who is your favorite classical composer? Your favorite one now, Gary?
Bach.
Bach. Your wife said it's Bach. That's right. Sure.
I'd have to say Bach. I never listened
Bach, all right. Your wife said is James Brown. Dan, favorite classical composer?
Beethoven.
Beethoven. Your wife said Willie Nelson. Girls, what's the name of your favorite racehorse?
Danny's boy. I don't
Danny's
know.
boy. He said your favorite racehorse is Come and Get Me.
Where'd you get that?
That just came into my mind. That's what you call out every night when you go to bed.
Sharon?
I don't go to races.
Do you think Come and Get Me is the name they got off the racetrack?
Super stud.
Super Stud. You talking about him?
Well, yeah.
Really?
It's all right.
Pardon me?
He's all right.
All right, he said the name of your favorite racehorse is I'm Coming.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Chris.
Can I have a consonant,
You
please?
can indeed. Thank you. Start with S.
And another.
L.
And a vowel.
U.
And a consonant.
T.
Okay.
Where you folks from?
Well, originally from New Jersey.
That's okay. That's a good thing.
4 of us are here in Florida. 2 are in New Jersey, and 1's in North Carolina. 2 in New Orleans. 1 in New Orleans. We are a family of 7. 6 girls and 1 boy.
Okay, we just want to talk about the 5 that's here today.
In English, the name of which of the 4 main compass directions comes first alphabetically?
Compass what?
In English, the name of which of the 4 main compass directions comes first alphabetically?
North, south, west, east.
East is the correct answer.
We surveyed 100 people and asked them to name a way of toasting someone. Michelle.
Over a fire.
Yeah, that's all right now. I'll tell you what. give you the money myself. Over a fire. Oh no! I owe you £12. That's the first time that's ever happened.
I'm asked from time to time whether I wear a hairpiece. And I always joke and I said if I wore a hairpiece, it'd be a better one than this. But I do.
No.
Yes.
Really?
I feel so free. Good night. Happy April 1st, everybody.
Series, yes, okay. His last name's not straight. He's homosexual. Nothing
Gay.
like that.
Gay.
Murder
Okay.
gay. Yes. Oh my God. A Mexican band. They have this.
mariachi.
Yes.
Mariachi.
Oh my God.
Get ready, get set, get going.
Okay, not soft, but
hard.
And if you're like getting a
What happened? She said part of the name.
Gentlemen, other than popcorn, what is your favorite thing to nibble on at the movies? Steve?
I'm gonna get shot. Her boobs. I don't know if you.
Something that falls from the trees, Jackie.
How about bird?
Apart from the doors, we asked 100 people to name something that people open. Ross?
Bowels.
Moving swiftly on this.
Lake Superior is on the border of the USA and which other country?
Pennsylvania, probably.
Canada.
Wie is dat? Wie is
Ja, dat
dat?
weet ik niet hoor.
Nee?
Nee.
Echt geen idee?
Nee, hoe moet ik dat nou weten?
Dat is een hele slimme man. Dat is een gokje. Dat is een gokje.
Wie is het dan? Ja, dat weet ik echt niet hoor.
Gokje. Hij leest het nieuws
Hij
om
lijkt een
8
beetje
uur.
plek van de fiets. Wat is het?
Hij leest het nieuws iedere avond om 8 uur bij het NOS Journaal.
Kijk geen nieuws.
Kijk je geen nieuws?
Nee.
Anders had je het geweten.
Denk het wel.
Ja? Einstein.
Ja.
Einstein. Had je dat?
Einstein, wat doet hij?
Maar je kijkt niet naar het nieuws.
Nee, ik vind het zin.
Hij leest het nieuws altijd om 8 uur.
Ja, maar ik kijk geen nieuws, dus dan zie ik hem ook niet.
Nee, dat is waar. Dat is waar. Oké, prima. Sharon, kijk goed. Wie is dit?
Oh. Ik zie het niet goed.
Niet voorzeggen, mag niet.
Moulin Rouge, heet het toch?
Moulin Rouge? Nee, je komt wel in de buurt. Nee, niet voorzeggen. Jij mag de Sharon? Nee? Wil je nog een gokje wagen?
Ja, ze staat ook altijd op die posters, man.
Ja. Zij doet het weerbericht bij RTL, doet
Nee,
zij.
nee, dat weet ik zeker
Dat is
niet.
Marilyn Monroe natuurlijk.
Ja, dat zei ik het toch verkeerd.
Je zei Moulin Rouge, zei je. Dat is die molen in Parijs. Eentje voor jou als laatste, Sharon. We hebben nog eentje voor jou. Voor jou. Hoeveel eieren zitten er in een dozijn?
Oh mijn god. Wat? Het ligt eraan of je een pakje van 6 koopt of een pakje van 12. Ga je niet verwachten, hè?
Had ik zeker niet verwacht, nee. Dus hoeveel eieren zitten er in een dozijn? Het ligt eraan of je een pakje van 6 of 12.
Ja, kijk, je hebt een pakje met 6 eieren, een pakje van 10, maar je hebt ook nog zo groot met 20 of zo.
Ja.
Dus ja, ik weet niet welke
Maar zij denkt natuurlijk dozijn. Ja, ik begrijp het. Nou, het goede antwoord is 12.
Je hebt helemaal geen doospak met eieren van 12.
Wat zeg je nou? Wat zei je?
Hè?
Wat zei je nou?
Helemaal geen doos met 12 eieren. Natuurlijk wel. Ja, en 10. Dat is 10 hoor. Ik sta blind. Ja, een dozijn is 12. Oh!
Wat is dat?
2 kleintjes. Ja, maar hij zegt dat het niet zo is.
Joan, when Sir Henry Curtis and Alan Quatermain traveled over the mountain range known as Sheba's Breasts, what were they looking for?
I imagine the Silicon Valley.
I love hot chocolate, by the way.
You like hot chocolate?
Yes.
I like marshmallows in my hot chocolate.
Jackie. In the abbreviated names of fruit and vegetables often seen in greengrocers, the term pots is short for which word?
Pottery?
Even potatoes, Jackie.
Question number 2. Complete this sentence. This may sound a little weird, but...
I am naked right now.
Girl, you finally got here.
I did. I'm so darn excited. Yeah, and you know what? Now that I'm out here and I've met you, that if he passes away and you're divorced, I'm giving you my phone number. I'm not
You don't
a spender.
spend no money.
No, I don't like
Girl,
shopping.
call me. My wife right now. Woo! You hate shopping?
I hate it. But I'm not real good with sex, so you might want to keep her.
The password is lap.
Secretary.
I don't believe it.
Secretary.
Lap?
Yeah. How many times in his life has your husband made whoopee? And how many of those times were with you? Dolores?
Oh, well, I would have to say at least 3,500.
3,500. And how many times with you?
3,500.
All right, Dan said 200 and 200.
200? How? You gotta be kidding. 200? We've been married 4 months, and there's more than 200 days in a month. Every day. It's every day.
Wait a minute. What did you say? 3,500? I've only known you 4 years. How many does that figure out to be?
There's 200 days in your month?
Not in my month, in her month, maybe.
Well, it seems like it, because all the time.
3,000?
Sure.
Give me a rest. What is that?
I mean, Dan's hair used to be straight.
We asked 100 people to name something your car can have 2 of. Paula.
Wheels.
Isn't that called a bike? Paula's got a car that's got 2. Something associated with the X-Files. We could show you an episode of it now while we're waiting for your answer. What are you looking to her for? You can't answer. You're playing against her. Oh, Mel!
Television!
Good luck. We surveyed 100 people. Top 5 answers on the board. Give me the most popular answer.
Name your favorite male country western singer of all time.
Van Whalen?
Van Whalen. Show me Van Whalen. Oh, that hurt.
I've never seen anybody knock the tip off before.
What will your husband say is the one thing he absolutely forbids you to put on his wiener?
Ben Gay.
Fact or fiction, name a famous dick.
Whittington. Dick
What?
Whittington.
Dick Whittington. Ah, number 2. Zoe.
Head.
I don't know. Head. No. Zoe thinks we're doing the late night version, obviously. Fact or fiction, name a famous dick, please, Zoe. And you are looking gorgeous today.
Carrot.
Carrot. Has she been at the cookie cherry again? Carrot.
Instead of a birthday cake, The wife surprised the husband with a lit candle stuck in her what?
In her daisy.
Huh?
In her daisy.
In her daisy?
In her daisy. Her vagina.
And the Lord know how I feel about peach cobbler.
Name something you should do in moderation or you'll be sorry later. Lucy.
Sex.
It's bad if a woman dumps you. AJ?
I got overly excited. I'm really sorry.
I got overly excited. I'm really sorry.
Describe these words that begin with the letters S-T-A. Go.
Ouch. Oh, no, I'm sorry. With the knife, I stand.
In fashion, watsi is a name for a sleeveless cloak and can also be a term for a piece of land projecting into the sea.
Coast.
Cape.
Gentlemen, what's the very last thing you said to your wife during a whoopee session that had absolutely nothing to do with whoopee?
Wake up.
Ain't part of a dog's daily routine, it's part of a man's daily routine.
Well, I'm thinking before the dog gets fixed, it's the boop, boop, dibbity, dibbity. That's not how you do it?
I ain't never boop, boop, dibbity, dibbity in my life. But I damn sure want to try it, though. Sound like it's fun to me. Boop, boop, dibbity, dibbity.
Now, this product you manufacture, would you be apt to find this in the living room or the dining room or the kitchen?
Well, you can't answer that question.
Well, she
yes
must
or
make
no.
something. A woman can't make a living just being a blonde. Although I've heard of a few who have.
Indiana Jones and
Harry Potter.
Tomb of the Ark.
Name a specific part of the body that women try to accentuate. Saber. Breasts.
Something that comes in sevens. Caroline.
Fingers.
Dump, floater, and wipe are terms used in which team sport? What makes you think it's water polo?
Because it's the only sport I can think of where they have a floater.
Right, we put water polo. The correct answer is to go through. Oh, it's volleyball.
Let's go back and play. This time you're back with this. Are you all right? No, don't be good. What happened was she fell in my hole. You see. X gets a square.
He looked at your card. I saw him looking at your card.
Oh.
He looked back at your card. Let him look at your card.
I knew the answer. This has never happened before in the show. You all saw this? Lisa, maybe our producer would like to come up here and you'd like to talk together.
I saw him looking at the card.
Yeah.
No, wait just a minute.
Oh.
I'm leaning back like this and looking at the card.
Check, please.
I knew
I
knew the answer. Right here. I knew the answer.
Name a place where you would keep a pen. Marie.
Zoo.
You want to write something, so you're going to go down to the zoo to get your pen.
Something to which you often lose your key.
What do you mean?
You have keys for lots of
Right.
things. What would be one of the things you might have a key?
Car.
A car. Oh, turn around. What would be the ideal everyday temperature?
98.6.
Better hold the clock just a second.
I'm sorry, man. What would be the ideal everyday temperature? Everybody, disrobe. 98.6. Survey said, Dale.
Sister Mary Robert, in zoology, which flightless creature that is native to Africa is the largest living bird?
Flamingo.
The ostrich. Gardening, hand, rotary, cylinder and hover are all types of which machine?
Could you repeat the question, please?
In gardening, hand, rotary, cylinder and hover are all types of which machine?
Spade.
Lawnmower.
Oh!
Nick,
I
in
knew
sport,
that.
be quiet. Which American...
Bachelor number 3. If you were to choose a girl in the same way that you would a stereo system, what would you look for?
I would go out and find a 300-watt receiver.
Name a real person who made a living scaring people.
Red skeleton?
The dreaded red skeleton!
Your initials are CC.
CCC.
CCC.
Carly Christine Kerrigan, yes.
And they call you... Oh,
Double D.
Oh, did she just bounce?
Okay. Sorry, Steve. I didn't mean to make anyone uncomfortable.
You can do that on Family Feud? This is the greatest show I've ever had. I love this country.
Kerry, in maths, what is 51 minus 8?
Pass.
43.
Examiner was blanking.
I said recovering.
Oh, adorable. Recovery.
Match.
Is that a match?
I heard a bell ring.
What are you doing? A bell goes ding. Buzzer goes. What one did she hear? That's what she heard. You're right, it is a bell. Yes, I got it in the car.
Shut up, Sorry, I have Tourette's.
Do you have a mild form of that?
Yeah.
Viagra solves that. Viagra cures that. Lots in it. Two. If you took 2, that's what would cure it.
If you take 2, really? What is that, Brandon? That's what?
That's some bull.
How would you change our Jane?
Major plastic surgery.
He's talking major plastic surgery here. How would you change him? 6 foot under.
You drink wine out of a little brown...
Jigger.
These are...
Your...
oh, golly, it's... John.
I know what those are.
I've never... All the things you see on this show. Yeah. But it was great. I enjoyed it.
Yes, he would say...
That
I
you
guess,
think it's
well, I think it's provocative, you know, like, well, kind of what they say, you know, like, to be romantic, you know, because, I mean, we're just newlyweds and stuff, and he
Sure,
thinks
right.
he's been
All
married
right.
for
He said
30
you think it's
years.
provocative to take your clothes off in the camper.
I do not!
You don't?
We went camping one time, and they opened the door, and I was trying to get my clothes on, and it was embarrassing.
Oh.
I
didn't open the door.
Anybody.
What?
He said he wasn't going to embarrass me. Embarrass me.
He embarrassed me, too.
I would be embarrassed, too, if he
I was.
embarrassed me. He embarrassed me. He didn't embarrass you.
Oh, he didn't?
embarrassed me.
Well, he might have.
He embarrassed me.
Andy, In the 1951 science fiction novel by John Wyndham, what tea is the name of the coniferous plant that threatened to overrun the world?
Like I know that.
Andy, which letter of the alphabet sounds exactly the same as a term for a female sheep?
Bah.
Never mind.
Name a rumor a woman might spread about her ex-boyfriend just so no other woman will date him. Cicely.
He's a womanizer.
He's a womanizer. Melissa?
He's a cheater.
Amazing how that came to you like that. You almost just were bam, that just came just like that.
What O is the generic word for any living animal or plant, including bacteria and viruses?
Orgasm.
There are reasons which I won't go into that I can't accept that particular.
Ryan Louise, how many days are in a typical year?
356.
Finish the line to the famous saying, "Give me liberty or give me..."
Liberty.
No. In what city would you find the Eiffel Tower?
Eiffel Tower would be New York. Eiffel Tower? New York. New York.
Name a kind of plastic surgery you'd like to get.
Tummy tuck.
Yeah, that's a good answer. You like that one?
Sure. I get tummy tuck, yes.
You're positive about it?
I'm positive.
Really positive about it. Are you? Will you? My God! How many times has somebody had to ask you to be quiet?
I
feel your pain. Okay. Name a kind of plastic surgery you'd like to get.
Tummy tuck.
No, you can't.
I'm a blonde. What do you expect?
Hey, let me tell you something. You can't make this stuff up.
Grandpa's getting pretty old. Last night he put his false teeth in my milk. Milk is the answer that Myron's looking for. Let's see if we get a little milk from Patty here. There.
I beg your pardon.
Clean it up, Richard.
I'd like 2 quarts in the morning.
Budapest is the capital of what European country?
This might be a stupid question. Like, I thought Europe was a country. Budapest? I never even heard of that. Like, I know they speak French there, don't they? Like, I want to say, is France a country? I don't know. I'm just going to say France.
That is not the right answer. The right answer is Hungary.
Is what?
Hungry.
Hungary?
Like I'm hungry.
That's a country? Now, I've heard of Turkey, but Hungary, never heard of it.
One of the 7 dwarfs.
Snoopy. Snowy. No, Sleepy.
Woo! Okay, you named 13. That was it.
Any part of the body beginning with the letter N.
Knee.
Gentlemen, tell me, what is your favorite part of our newlywed game set? Jim?
Probably wife number 2.
If a man calls his wife bottom good and plenty, what candy does she call his package?
Big mouth.
How did your husband complete this sentence? I thought my wife acted like a witch the night she... What, Sue?
The night I put on a jockstrap.
You'll be joining Chris in the beautiful southwestern town of Santa Fe, New Mexico.
I've never been to Santa Fe. I've never been in New Mexico, but I hear it's beautiful. It's like a beach resort place.
Ooh, this would be fun to wear on the beach.
I think that New Mexico is definitely going to be a culture shock from what I'm used to. You know, the hat sombreros that everyone wears in Mexico. I don't know if they wear that in New Mexico. I'm so excited. I've never been out of the country. It's gonna be awesome.
She's still never been out of the country.
All right, Paula, name something people know about beavers.
Down south,
Yeah. Come on,
we
say
got
it.
a name for something. A nickname. Men like them.
Name something people know about beavers.
No.
Men like them. You see all these men in L.A. grinning right now. There's some people don't have a clue what the hell we talking about.
Corinna, in travel, British traffic lights are green, amber, and which other colour?
Green.
Red.
Bachelor number 3. It's the holiday season, and I'm Santa. You're on my lap. Little boy, take it away.
What?
That's what I want you to tell me.
I'm going to tell you what I want for Christmas.
Yes.
What?
Right.
Oh, I want for Christmas television and food.
Triumph, the insult comic dog.
You looked nervous when you said that.
Lucky one. Hey, Bergeron.
What, Triumph?
Thank you so much for letting me sit next to the beautiful Kathy Lee.
My pleasure.
Hey, Kathy Lee. You know, Regis and I have a lot in common. We both broke up with our beaches this year. I love it. I love it. You're only encouraging me, baby.
Answer. Daily double.
600, please.
600 only? All right. Here is the clue. Selenophobia.
What is fear of Mexican music stars?
No, but that's a great response. What is fear of the moon? Fear of the moon.
Name something a man pops.
His wad.
Pops his wad. Name a time people scream while having fun.
Having sex.
Swear to God, I wasn't expecting that. But had her hands up. Having sex!
4,000. Denny's restaurants offer a signature breakfast dish named after what sports term? Slam dunk, touchdown, knockout, grand slam.
A slam dunk, final answer. Oh. I meant grand slam. D.
Sorry, you said that. I'm so sorry. It was grand slam.
Name something a woman out on a date would hate to discover on her face if she stole a quick glance in a mirror.
A booger.
Is it Jackie?
Yes.
Jackie, what do you do?
I am a mother of 4 beautiful children, and Steve, I have been pregnant for the last 5 years! Yeah, pregnancy!
Arlene, according to the lyrics of a UK hit single for Bette Midler, I can fly higher than an eagle, for you are the wind beneath my what?
Feet.
Wings. Brendan.
All right, one more.
I haven't tried Betty yet.
I've tried Betty.
Could you ever love a machine, Debbie?
I've loved many machines in my life, believe me. One more, it's not going to really make any difference.
And we asked 100 people what a girl should know about a man before she marries him. You just got it, Lynn. What would you say?
His name.
His what?
Name.
His name. Wouldn't it, in the back of a cart? With whom am I having the pleasure?
What's on a woman's mind most of the time?
I'm gonna say sex.
I mean, look, ladies, look. That's a real good answer for TV. But we're begging most of the time.
Brian, we welcome you back in fine fashion.
Bergeron, I don't believe this place. It's all new.
Yeah.
It's a new set, a new logo. You've got a brand new beach in the center square. I got one question, though.
What?
Why the hell are you still here? Whose leg did you hump to keep this job?
Now, if you were a detergent, what would your slogan be?
The harder you rub, the cleaner I come.
Number 2, one of my worst subjects is spelling. Could you tell me, how do you spell relief?
F-A-R-T.
Famous Amana Stormall freezer with exclusive Amana-matic contact freezing. Puts food on or below a prime freezing surface, maintaining safe, even 0-degree temperature. That's the Amana.
You understand?
Who would you give the $100 to? The taxi driver, the police department, or to yourself?
Police commissioner said, I think Batman and Robin are blank. Well, Charles just can't make up his mind.
I made up my mind. It's what I'm going to write is what's the problem.
Now, Sandy, you think about it. The police commissioner said, I think Batman and Robin are...
Queer.
You know, the moment I got my Robin outfit, a rumor like that would start.
Kirsty. That's what you say? Kirsty. As in thirsty. Where do you live?
I live in Wichita, Kansas.
Specifically, what is your address and phone number? Here we go for the big money now, Kirsty. Someone to blank.
I want someone to love.
Really?
Finance, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is an indicator of share values on which country's stock exchange?
New York.
No, the United States. Caroline, in science of what is botany, the study?
Bottoms.
No, plants.
Tracy Smith, a motorcycle journalist from Westchester, New York, and I'd love to talk to you about the amateur lingerie contest that you were in. May I ask, what kind of lingerie were you sporting that day?
It was a nice thong.
Thong.
Yeah, thong and bra. Lacy,
bra
very
and thong.
lacy, and some hose with
Okay, you're gonna have to stop now because I got to continue. And
We'll finish later.
keep talking. I'll be done before we're ever done here.
My darling.
$160. You did it.
Will, wait. Will somebody tell my wife I'm not going to be home for dinner? Has anybody got a $500 bill? I got 160, here's 100. $160? Hold it up. I want my money back.
Name something a doctor might pull out of a person. Darcy.
A gerbil. I didn't say that.
What kind of meat is your man?
We're gonna go with a hot dog. Sausage. Like a wiener.
You need to stop talking.
Is this gift wrap for me?
Yes. If you want it, you can have it.
Don't open until Christmas.
How did you meet this intelligent fellow?
At a dorm dance. And he dropped me on the floor. And I got mud all over.
But I picked her up afterwards.
Did you really? I mean, he dropped you?
Yes, and I got mud all over something when he dropped me, if you know what I mean.
He picked you up physically?
Yeah, we were doing a swing, and then he dropped me, and I landed right on my...
Derriere.
Very nicely put, thank you. Yeah.
Douche?
No, you're... Tush.
Tush!
A prime number is in the title of which movie?
Prime number 6 and 4 is something that can be multiplied twice, I think. Like 2 times 2 is 4.
Police Academy 6, Sydney Under Siege. That is ruled out. What would you like to do?
I mean, I really feel like you know what? Maybe I should go with A. A prime number. Okay, yeah, A. Yeah, A. Oh my gosh. Oh, what did I do? What did I do?
According to the popular expression, if you stop being shy and start being more sociable, you are coming out of your what?
Depression.
Shell.
Beverage you stir before drinking.
Water.
A beverage you stir before drinking. Drinking? You said water? The number one answer was coffee. Survey said. Oh.
Name something you know about zombies. Christy.
Black.
They're black. Okay.
It's up there. It's up there.
You shut up, lady. The black zombies.
What would your husband say is his least favorite thing to find in his pasta?
I just throw gravy on old shoes and throw them on the table. We don't eat anything.
You call that soul food, right?
Yeah.
I know those things because my mother was a loafer. Dad was a sneaker. What was your answer? I'm sorry.
And your mom fed you a lot of corn?
What?
Duncan family, here's your chance. Name something that swings both ways.
A penis?
Name something that people stick their noses into.
The apple bucket.
The what?
The apple bucket, like bobbing for apples.
In the apple bucket. We asked 100 women, name something specific that only your man is allowed to do to your behind. You scared the shit out of me. Name something specific that only your man is allowed to do to your behind?
You can maybe do the dirty from behind. Sorry!
Hey, we was all thinking.
What else could it be?
Kitchen appliances featuring a frost-clear refrigerator freezer with adjustable cantilever shelves, removable door racks, and a total energy-saving system. A portable dishwasher with 3 levels of washing action and energy saver switch. A microwave oven with digital timer and temperature sensor cooking probe. And a Module Master electric range with self-cleaning oven, all from Gibson, one of the white consolidated industries. And a butcher block table.
400.
G for George.
1. And that sound means you have to solve.
Tom Hanks, the green mole.
Name something people do and then blame the dog. Raina.
Pee on the couch.
Something you squeeze.
Peanut butter. Sorry.
You're very weird, honey.
I'd like to go with Nipsey, please.
I guess probably the familiar one would be the soap opera, Love of Life. Yes.
Oh, we want Love of Life. May we see it, please?
Love of Life.
Hey, wait a minute here.
What's wrong?
When Richie gives the right answer, they run up and slobber all over him. What's wrong with him? Sorry.
She got so excited.
Well, you know you're in trouble now, don't you, honey? Yeah, you know, once you go black, you never go back.
In the calendar, if today were Thursday, the day after tomorrow would be what?
Friday.
Saturday.
Where specifically was the busiest place you and your husband ever made whoopee? Sharon.
I'd have to say my apartment.
Your apartment, all right. He predicted you would say it was at a drive-in movie.
Oh, maybe that wasn't you.
Got it. Okay, there's an eye. There's an eye. Miles are gone. Oh, my. A G. Did you say G?
A G.
Yes, there's a G. Pick up that $10,000. Put it down in front of you. What do you want to do?
Spin!
Oh, okay. A letter.
A K!
Ben.
I'll solve.
You're going to solve it? Go ahead.
Exclusive nightclub.
No, that's it. Yes, you got it.
If you give us the answer that matches Susan, you get $20,000. Blank, Tennessee.
Mississippi.
I could safely say in advance you're not going to get the $20,000.
Name a popular takeaway meal.
Chinese.
Another one.
Indian.
Name a part of the body you might have pierced.
Nipples.
Name a kind of oil.
Crude.
Name something that makes you itch.
Fleas.
Name something you do in a lift.
Press the button.
Another one.
Pass.
Name something you do in a lift.
Wee.
Messenger. Spotted. Melinda Messenger winging a lift.
This might get interesting. Let's have a letter.
F.
Yes, there are 2 F's. If you could solve the puzzle Right now, there's a jackpot of $7,650 in addition to everything you have. Can you? If not, buy a mile or spin the wheel.
Go to the front of the cave.
Well, you don't want to be in the back of the cave. I'll give you that. It's better to be in the front of the cave. But I'm sorry, that's not correct. Now it's time to solve.
I'll solve the problem.
Yeah.
Go to the front of the line.
Yeah, that's it.
Give a good reason for man to dig a hole in the road. Name it. Gas man. They're looking for the gas man. Happy.
Grave digger.
The grave digger is digging a hole in the road.
Before we play our game, let's let our home audience see this gentleman's famous name. Joan Alexander, would you start, please?
Is this something that I might use?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Would I enjoy using it?
Very much.
Could I ever use this in my work?
Yes, there might be an occasion for you to use this in your work.
Then, well, would I generally use this in front of an audience?
No, I don't think so. No.
Is it possible that if I gave a party...
Tony, the answer is no.
To get rid of this last answer, we are trying.
Wasting time.
Oh, we're gonna go to a quick break.
Sclerotherapy is a treatment for what medical malady?
And I know this one, but I don't think Jennifer does. I'm gonna have to say diabetes.
Is it diabetes? That is incorrect. The answer is varicose veins. She got you. You lose all of your money.
I don't have varicose veins yet. Maybe that's why Karen knew it.
Oh. This may be a lot more fun than we anticipated.
In geography, the city of Shanghai is in which Asian country?
Japan?
China.
Cats and Dogs, The Revenge of Blank Blank. Raya?
What is pussy furry?
No. Nikhil or Andrew? What is Kitty Galore? Kitty Galore.
We have to introduce another player, and with a great deal of pleasure, we present Karen Lesko. Hi, Karen. Hi. You know John?
Yes, we do.
Doesn't she have pretty nipples, pretty dimples there? This lady has very pretty dimples in her cheeks.
Because you're very attracted to the person. Because it's your husband. Because
why you marry someone?
Because it's your wedding night. Because you're horny as hell.
Why you make love to someone?
What do you like if you're a carnivore?
I go to carnivals.
You go to carnivals.
What country fought in the American Civil War?
Spain?
A cowboy likes to show off his holster. What is a holster?
Horse. What building are you in if you're sitting in the Oval Office?
The Empire State Building?
I want you to meet a friend of mine, and the friend's name is Jughead, and Jughead the ostrich is right there, and look at Lacey.
That's the craziest looking bird I've ever seen.
Look out, Lacey! There he goes! That's the closest you've ever come to sitting in my lap.
Lord, name a place a really dumb guy might stick his finger.
He might stick it in a butthole. He might, Steve.
I just need to know the activity.
Well, there could be a couple of things.
Well, this is more interesting than I thought. She had options.
Well, one is like he could be making love and be dumb and slip. Or he could just be poking someone, but he doesn't realize he's a little low.
Hey, my man, what's happening?
Tamara Osborne is a legal secretary who's driven in 5 presidential motorcades. Wow.
Well, I did Clinton 2 different trips, and...
One for each?
Never mind.
In food, the rice dish called risotto originated in which European country? Spain. Italy.
How much daylight is there on a day when the sunrise is at 7:14 a.m. and the sunset is at 5:11 p.m.? 9 hours, 3 minutes. 8 hours, 37 minutes. 9 hours, 57 minutes. 8 hours, 7 minutes.
9 hours, 3 minutes.
Final?
Yes, A, final.
Oh, Jimmy, I'm so sorry. It was nothing. Mine was right. It was 9 hours, 57 minutes.
There are some street names common to cities all over the U.S. Name one.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Well, that's our show. Thank you. Thank you and welcome to whatever the name of this show is. I've had a wonderful time. I certainly hope you have. That was very nice. It's nice to meet you. I don't even know your name, and somehow I feel I know you already.
Angie, tell me an animal that probably snores when it sleeps.
A cat.
Yeah. A cat. A kitty cat. Angie, name something that would be rude for your husband to do in the nude.
Take a picture of himself.
Take a picture of himself. That's 1-900. I'm alone. And let's just talk it over. Meow. If Santa got stuck in the chili, name someone he might call on his cell phone.
How about Frosty?
I want Frosty to come get me out the chimney. Oh, Frosty, I'm stuck again, big boy. Mercy, how you doing?
Hi, Steve. I'm blessed. I work night shift, so that's when I come alive. So on the nights I'm not working, I like to dance salsa.
You married?
No, I'm not. This is my beautiful daughter, Julie. My wonderful ex-husband and father of my 4 children, George.
Name a children's game adults play in the bedroom.
Twister.
Excuse me, he took way too long. I got buzzed last time I played the show for 3 seconds.
Caitlin?
Well, can you repeat the question?
No, can't repeat the question.
Okay.
Name something you might need to help you get out of your skinny jeans.
Oh, a crowbar.
A crowbar? A woman might say, I broke up with my boyfriend after I found out he had what?
Spend a lot of money.
Because he ate spaghetti on Monday.
That's not what Mama said.
But just tell me what she
said. She said, because he spent all their money.
Oh. We talked to 100 women. When you see a man, where's the first place your eyes go?
His crotch.
His crotch!